welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. Today we are going to be talking about the brand new Dior eyeshadow quint. This is the Dior Atelier of Dreams, and this is shade 469 Atelier Dore. This is one of the new holiday quints. I've already done a video on the other one, so today we're going to do a video on this quint. It is really pretty, and I have very high expectations. So I haven't swatched this. I haven't done anything with it. But my expectations are high. The last Dior quint that I reviewed, I fell in love with. It is gorgeous. It is so pretty. So my expectations for this quint are very high. So I thought, since we're going to be talking about Dior, let's go ahead and do a full face of Dior. I am missing a few products from Dior, so we're just not going to use those, and I will just go without those for my face. But I have everything else, and I cannot wait to get started. So to start with, I'm going to use moisturizer. I have this little sample of the Capture Total Cell Energy Firming and Wrinkle Correcting Cream. So this is just a face cream. I've never tried it, so I thought, well, now is a good time. Since we're going to be doing a full face of Dior, let's go ahead and give this moisturizer a try. So that's what I'm going to be used to start with. That's what the package looks like. And let's see. It smells very fragranced. And that wasn't enough. So I'm going to go back in and add just a little bit more. It is very fragranced though. I noticed that immediately. The smell does dissipate pretty quickly, but there is a fragrance. It feels really nice. Like I said, it's just very fragranced. So again, this is the Capture Total Cell Energy Firming and Wrinkle Correcting Cream. So we like all of that. And now I'm going to go in with a primer. So I have a sample of the Dream Skin Care and Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. I've never used this product either. That is what it looks like. But I have heard really good things about it. I just have never tried it. So we are going to try it today. It feels really nice on the skin. I will say that. And it's supposed to blur all my imperfections. We definitely like that. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Dior Air Flash. This is in shade 3.5, and this is just one of the best foundations you will ever find. It is a spray, so that's really weird. You do have to shake it up. You can hear like there's a ball in there. I'm just going to go ahead and spray it directly on to my BK Beauty 101 and apply it that way. So I just spray it directly on and then apply. And you can see that with my tan, this is a perfect match for my skin. And it literally just blurs everything on my skin. I mean, this is one of the best foundations. It really is. It is such a beautiful foundation. And I really like it. So I am just going to finish applying the foundation before we move on. Now we're going to go in with concealer. I have the Dior Forever Skin Corrector, and this is also in shade 3.5. And it has a really big doe foot applicator, and I'm just going to put a little bit on. And I'm going to go back in with my BK Beauty 101. And I'm also going to take this up onto my eyelids as a primer for my eyes. For powder, this is the Dior Backstage. This is the powder, face and body powder, no powder, and I have shade 2N. I'm going to use a BK Beauty 105 to apply that. And you guys can see I've made quite a dent in this powder. bronzer, I have the Dior Forever Natural Bronze, and I have shade number 7, Golden Bronze. So this is a little bit deep. I'm going to apply it with a BK Beauty 103. And I'm going to go in very lightly because this shade is pretty deep. But I do think it's a really beautiful bronzer. So one of the products that I do not have from Dior is a blush. So what I'm going to do is use this Dior Luminizer, and this is in shade number 5, Rosewood Glow. And we're going to use that as a blush highlighter combo. And to apply it, I'm going to use a rougher number 5. Since this is like a darker shade, I think I can use that as a blush. At least that's what we're going to do today. It definitely adds a little bit of color to your cheeks. It's probably more highlight than I would like, but you know, I wanted a color. So I'm going to take a Sonia G Face 1 to just kind of blend that a little bit. So I typically do go for a brighter blush look, but really the star of the show is going to be this eyeshadow, so I'm not going to worry too much. All right, so now we're going to get started with this eyeshadow. I am so excited to create a look using it. And I went ahead and swatched it. So this first shade is right there. And then we move to the tan. And then you've got the 2 browns. This is the first one. And then this darker one. This darker one, and then the gold is in the center. Or the last one is the gold. So that is what we're working with. I think that the shades are really pretty, and I'm very excited to see what we can create. So I'm going to take a Chikuhodo blending brush, and I'm going to go into this light tan right here. And we are going to use that in the crease. So again, as always, I am going just a little bit above the crease. All right, so I really like that color. I think that was really pretty. I'm going to go back in with the lighter of the taupe shades, and I'm going to take a rougher number 27. And we're going to go back into the crease. And I'm going to pretty much stick to the crease with this shade. I'm going to take a Sonia G Crease Pro, and I'm going to go in with this darker taupe. And we're going to place that on the outer corner. It's so pretty. I really like these formulas. This formula better than the other quints. I just like the shadow better. I think that they're easier to blend. I think they just look better on my eye. So I'm going to go back in with that Chikuhodo blending brush, and I'm just going to kind of diffuse that outer shade a little bit. I didn't add any other product. I am literally just kind of diffusing it. I'm going to take a Sonia G Builder brush, and that's what we're going to use to go into this gold. And we are going to place that on the lower lid. These quints are gorgeous. I mean, honestly, I know that I keep saying that, but Dior has never been one of my favorite brands with eyeshadows when it comes to eyeshadows. But these two holiday quints have really, really impressed me. So I'm going to take a Sonia G Pencil Pro, and I'm going to go into that dark taupe shade and take it underneath the eye. Now I'm going to use that same brush and go into the gold, but start on the inner corner and go in. So I have a Chanel eye contour brush, and I did wet it, and I'm going to go into the dark chocolate, and we're going to use that as eyeliner. I do not have a Dior eyeliner. Alright, so the eyes are done. Now we're going to do mascara. I'm going to line my eyes with the Dior Show Maximizer 3D. This is a lash primer. And for mascara, I have a sample here of the Plump and Volume HD Dior Show. So I'm going to use both of those on my eyes today. All right, so mascara is on. I really like this mascara. I have the Dior Overcurl, and I'm not that big of a fan, but this one I really like. I'm really impressed. So the last thing are lips. I do not have a lip liner, and I only have a couple Dior lipsticks. So one of them is a bright red. I'm not going to do a bright red today. And the other one is the holiday one that I just picked up. But since I've already used that, I'm going to go ahead and try a sample that I have of the Dior Lip Glow. And I have 4 different shades in here. And so I think I'm going to use number 12, Rosewood. So that is what we're going to try today. I have never used this formula, so I'm very excited to give it a shot. It took a little bit of time to get open, but there's the back of it. You do get a little brush. I think this brush might be a little too small, but we're going to give it a shot and see what it looks like. It's a little peach, so I think I'm going to open up this darker one and try that as well. Mix the two. And if you've ever used one of these Dior lip products, I have the Lip Maximizer. And this one kind of smells and tastes like that. So it's slightly sweet, minty. All right, there we have our full face of Dior. What do you guys think? I know I've said it. I'm loving this eyeshadow. I really like it. I think it's beautiful. I love the gold. I love the taupes here, the lighter and the darker. I highly recommend these new quints from Dior. I picked mine up at Macy's during one of their sales. I am going to go ahead and link different retailers down below depending on who's having the best sale at the time this video goes up or the time you watch this video, so that you guys can get the best price for this. But it is gorgeous, and if you don't already have it, I highly recommend these. There are two. This is definitely the warmer of the two, So depending on your skin tone, you may want the warmer or the cooler, but I think they're both just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video.